Hi, Sam. You missed me? Or are you still mad at me for what happened years ago? Sam, you have guts to be messaging me. You really think I'd ever forgive you after what you've done? I don't know why you're contacting me out of nowhere, but piss off! I don't want to talk to you. Oh, you're still mad at me. You shouldn't hold grudges, you know. It's bad for your health. So what if I stole your wife's heart? If she really loved you, she wouldn't have divorced you to be with me. I'm not mad about that anymore. I just don't want anything to do with you anymore. So leave me alone. Are you sure? Because you still sound like you're mad. How about we catch up and hang out like old times? No, I don't even want to see your face anymore. Come on, it'll be fun. Let's go grab some drinks together. Stop. Why are you even messaging me out of the blue? I was happy not hearing from you for years. I'd be happier if it'd stay that way. I just wanted to introduce you to my new girlfriend. Who's also your girlfriend. Ha! But now she's mine. I stole your woman once again. That's all I wanted to tell you. Are you serious? Or are you joking this time? I really can't tell. I'm serious. I saw you walking around with this woman, so I figured she had to be your girlfriend. After you two parted ways, I went up to her and flirted with her. She gave me her phone number just like that, and we've been dating each other since then. You should stop dating women who easily cheat on you, man. It's about time you learned a lesson. You saw me walking with a woman? What? When was that? I have no idea what you're talking about right now. Are you so shocked that your brain just stopped functioning completely? My brain is fine. I really don't understand what's going on. I have no idea what you're saying. I guess it's not easy to take in the fact that you got your woman stolen by the same person twice. I don't think I would have been able to stand it if I were you either. I'd be having a hard time accepting reality as well. But there's nothing else to do but to accept it. How does it feel to have your woman taken away from you again? But I don't have a girlfriend. That's why I've been telling you that I don't get what you're saying. I haven't had one for a while now, so I have no idea what you're talking about. There you go again, trying to escape from the reality by pretending you don't have a girlfriend. Stop doing that. It's just so pathetic. I stole your girlfriend, Jane. She's tall and slender, but has some nice curves. She's so hot. Thanks for introducing me to her, man. Oh, right. You didn't really introduce her to me. I just took her away from you. Oh, I see what happened. So you finally decided to take a look at the reality and accept what's happening? Good. Now tell me, how does it feel to have your woman taken away twice? That's not my girlfriend, man. Jane and I are not like that. We don't have that kind of relationship. But she said you two are going out. I confirmed with her, so don't even try to mess with me. What did she say to you? There's no way she said I'm her boyfriend. She said that the person she was walking with was her boyfriend. She said she wanted to break up with you, that you wouldn't let her go, so she was getting annoyed. She said you started weeping whenever she tries to leave you. You're such a loser! I cried over her? What? Why would I do that? Stop pretending that you don't. She told me all about you. You should toughen up, man. Don't show your pathetic side to her. It's embarrassing. Look who she's with now. You lost her because you are a loser, and I was right there to take her when she went looking for something better. No, that's not it. You're misunderstanding. Is that what you did when you tried to stop your Michaela from abandoning you to be with me? Did you cry and beg her to stay as well? Did you? Anyways, whatever happened to Michaela? Aren't you still with her? I dumped her a long time ago. She wasn't really my type anyways. Plus, I don't stick with one woman for very long. That's just not my thing. What? Are you serious? You stole my wife's heart just to throw it away? You really are worse than I thought. I can't believe I was ever friends with you. If I had known you were like this, I'd have stopped hanging out with you right away. There must be something wrong with you. It seems like you're more interested in ruining people's relationships than building one of your own. Unbelievable. You're disgusting. Go ahead if you want to get back together with her. I'm done with her. She was not that fun to be with after all. I got bored really fast. And I don't cry over women like you do. I'm not a sore loser like you are. I move on to the next woman right away. You got bored of her? How dare you say that? I let her go so that she could be with you because you had a point. If I was making her happy, she wouldn't have cheated on me to begin with. I thought she'd be happier with you. But you dumped her because you got bored of her? I see now that I made a mistake. I really loved her back then. Oops, sorry. I just can't help it being so attractive that she fell for me. My bad. Though it was never my plan to be with her for very long to begin with. So I guess I'm not really sorry. Ugh, I've had it with you. It's a waste of time talking to a jerk like you. I have stuff to do. I don't want to hear from you, so I'm going to block you. Wait, don't go yet. What do you mean you have stuff to do? I figured you probably got so depressed from losing your wife to me that you ended up being homeless. So I don't see how you'd have anything to do. Are you getting enough food? Are you starving? If you need help, I can look up some food shelters for you. Stop making fun of me. I'm not homeless and I have no reason to tell you anything that I'm up to. So please, stop talking to me and mind your own business. I'm so fed up with you. Oops, it seems like I made someone mad again. If you want to go do your homeless stuff, that's fine. But I'll keep talking to you because it's fun. And you have plenty of free time to talk to me, right? Since you don't have a job or a girlfriend anymore. You might think you're pretty funny, but as a matter of fact, I actually own my own company these days. I'm sure knowing that won't change your behavior, but it'll probably still eat you inside. Yeah, right. Like I'm going to believe that. You don't have what it takes to even hang on to a woman, much less start a company. I could care less if you don't believe me, but I'm not lying. Now, just leave me alone. Please. No, I won't leave you alone until you tell me the name of the company. What is it called? I Cry and Beg When My Women Leave, Inc.? Or is it I'm a Big Loser Limited? No, that's not what it's called. I'll send you the link to the company's website. What the? I know this company. I mean, anyone has heard of this company at least once. There's no way you started this company. You could have at least chose something a little believable. I started out while I was still working at my previous job. It finally started getting the recognition it deserves. I've had a lot of people supporting me and the company to come this far, though. I didn't know you had the potential to be successful. You always seemed like such a big loser who couldn't do anything. Well, I guess I'm a loser in the sense that I let my wife be with you thinking that you two had actually fallen in love. I'll give you that. But her leaving me made me want to start a business so that I could take my mind off her. In a way, I lost something very important, but at the same time I gained something. In a sense, that's all thanks to you. I was thankful for that until you started talking to me again and reminded me of how terrible and annoying you are. But you lost your woman again because of me. How could you lose her to me even though you must have so much money? You really need to work on being a better man or women will keep leaving you for me. I told you Jane is not my girlfriend. We're not like that, so stop saying that. But she told me you're dating already. You can't keep being in denial that she's leaving you just like Michaela did. Man, I must be undeniably attractive for a woman to choose me over a rich guy. Women can't help but want me. It's not my fault for her leaving you for me. I don't care anymore. You can just think whatever you want. Can you now leave me alone and go mind your own business? Now someone is acting all calm and cool. But you can't fool me. I know your soul is crushed, but you just don't want to show it on the outside so you don't look like a loser again. So what if you're a president? What's the point of owning a company and being rich if you can't even keep a woman from leaving you? I wish we were talking in person so I could see the look on your face. How about we carry the rest of our conversation at the bar we used to go to? I told you to leave me alone. Why would I want to go grab drinks with you? You're the last person in the world that I want to see. So stop talking to me, man. Man, you're boring. Don't be like that. Let's have some drinks together. Goodbye, Sam. Don't you ever message me again. Hey, you big liar! Why are you messaging me again? I thought I blocked you. Did you make another account just to talk to me again? Well, I'm a man who gets a lot of chicks. I need multiple phones so that they don't know I'm with other ones. Anyways, you lied about being a president. You don't own a company. You lied so that you'd look good, even just for a little. You're such a loser. What? I don't get what you're talking about. I didn't lie. Why do you think I'm lying? Just because you lost your woman again, it doesn't mean you can lie to me. That's just not cool, man. You shouldn't tell lies. I don't get why you're so confident that I'm lying. I'm not lying. That's because your company doesn't have an office. Is this some kind of pyramid scheme or something shady like that? I don't have an office for the company, but it's nothing shady like that. How can a company not have an office? That's really shady, man. I guess some people can take it that way. So you're a scammer, aren't you? I hate scammers. I'll crush you and your fake company. So you just wait. I'll destroy your company until you're left with no money. All right. How are you going to go about that? I married Jane. Are you surprised? You married her? Are you serious? You didn't think I was going to marry her, did you? Also, she's pregnant with my baby. Man, I wish I could see the look on your face right now. Is that so? Congratulations, I guess. Be a good father to your child at least, since you were a terrible friend to me. That's the least I hope from you. I bet you're crying as you typed that. Don't contain your emotions, dude. Let them show. I want to see how in despair you are. I'm not in despair. I'm actually a little happy for you. Also, I thought you'd leave her, even if you got pregnant. I'm glad you're taking responsibility in marrying her. Are you losing your mind or something? Now that I've figured out you're a scammer and have married your girlfriend, you can't even think straight anymore? Sure, maybe that's it. I don't know. I never understand what you're talking about, and now is no different. You just keep thinking whatever you want. What is it, man? If you have something to say it straight to me. Don't make me come over to your house. I still remember where you live. I'm not beating around the bush. It's just that it's too funny. What's so funny? Don't laugh at me. Well, first of all, let me tell you about my company. Our company doesn't have an office because we think it's best this way. No, it's because your company is fake and you scam people. You think only fake companies don't have offices? Owning an office costs a lot of money, so a lot of companies now are opting not to have offices. It's becoming a thing of the past. Instead, every worker in the company works from home. How's that possible? What about the meetings? Where have you been the past few years? We conduct all our meetings online. It's something that's possible due to the technology we have today. Though not all companies can operate this way, but ours can be done 100% online. We use Zoom and other tools to communicate with each other. There are rare cases when one of my workers has to come to my house to solve a problem together, but it's mostly done online. So, that website is real? Your company is not fake? Now do you believe that I'm not a scammer? I actually own a company. Okay, so what if your company is real? You still lost your woman again to me. Ha! You're still a loser anyways. About Jane. She's one of my employees. You were sleeping with your employees? Haha, I guess maybe I misjudged you. I knew there was probably a reason we were friends. Ugh, don't project yourself onto me, please. I did meet up with her at a cafe, but it was nothing like that. I told you we don't have that kind of relationship. Huh? What do you mean? I noticed something in our numbers that didn't add up. It led to a big loss for the company, so I decided to meet with her in person as soon as I found out it was she who did it. That day, I was only asking her questions about that. Yeah, right. But she told me you were her boyfriend. Now that I understand that she works for you, I understand why you might try and lie about it, but come on. The cat's out of the bag already. I'm not lying, really. I keep telling you that you have the wrong idea, but you just won't listen. I don't know why you keep insisting on me lying, though. It's not like I lied or tried to hide anything when Michaela left. That's exactly why. You're so embarrassed it happened again. Whatever. Anyways, I just fired Jane and filed criminal charges against her. But she really said you're her boyfriend. I think you're really focusing on the wrong part of the story here. Your pregnant wife just got fired and is under criminal investigation. Like I'm going to believe a big weeping baby like you over my own wife. Why would Jane lie to me? I honestly have no idea. Maybe it's some way to get back at me somehow. I figured she would probably hate me so much she wouldn't even want to pretend to be in a relationship with me, though. Exactly! That just makes your story even more suspect. I'm going to check with her about this. She said she lied to me about that. Wow, what a huge surprise. So, why did she lie to you? She said she just went along with the questions I asked her just so that she could get closer to me. She also told me the real reason that she was with you that day. Your story seems to check out. Isn't it strange that things moved on pretty fast between you two? What do you mean? I mean, she fell for you so fast, then she got pregnant so quickly as well. Now you guys are apparently already married. Don't you think there's a reason behind that? I don't understand what you're saying. You know, once everything at court goes through and we win the case, she'll have to pay the company a lot of money. What she did was not something to be taken lightly. Yeah, but what does that have to do with me? It means you'll have to help her pay if she doesn't have the ability to pay by herself. No way, man. I'm not going to pay for something she did. Why would I help her pay? Because you're her husband? Hell no! I'm not going to do that just because I'm her husband. Well, then good luck going bankrupt together. I'll just divorce her if that happens. But you'll still have to carry half of her debt too, even if you get divorced. So are you saying there's no way out of this now? That's how it seems. Good luck, man. Dude, can you at least reduce the amount she'll have to pay? No, I'll get her to pay the highest amount possible. I wouldn't be a very good company president if I did anything less. I have to think about the rest of my employees after all. But I'm your old friend. Surely that counts for something. Do friends sleep with their friends' wives? I don't think so. You're not my friend, Sam. I think you deserve to pay for what you've done to me just as much as Jane does. So this is perfect. I'll never forgive you for messing with me. Please, let that go and help us out. I'll change my ways, I swear. I'm going to be a dad. Can't you help out a family that is just starting out? Can't I just help out the woman who was stealing from my company and the man who stole my ex-wife and then threw her away like garbage? Let me think about this for a second. No, absolutely not. You're a pair of thieves, and I think the two of you deserve each other and you deserve your fates. The only one I remotely feel bad for is that baby, and, considering you're both liars, I don't even have confidence that baby exists. I learned my lesson, okay? I'm sorry for what I did. Now forgive me, please. I'll do anything you say, so please, can you not sue my wife? No, sorry, that's just not an option. No, please, help us. Helping you now would do you a disservice. I want you to learn from this and change your behavior. You need to understand that your actions have consequences. You have no idea how much pain I was in after Michaela left me for you. But I did my best to overcome the struggle of wanting her back in my life but having to accept that she was gone forever. And as part of that struggle, I grew. I started a company and I grew the business into a huge success. This is a chance for you to grow as well. You should look forward to the person you might become in the future. But that definitely won't happen if I just let the both of you go without consequences. So sorry, but you're going to have to deal with it. Don't give me that crap about growing. I've already grown. I'm really sorry right now. I already feel really bad for what I did. So can you please let it go this one time? Nobody changes overnight. It takes days of struggle and hard work to make a real change. Just like how it took years for my company to show visible success. Though my company took a hit thanks to your wife. It's so fitting that you chose to marry someone who is just as much a thorn in my side as you have been. I hope the both of you are happy together because you deserve each other. Jane did not fare very well in the ensuing court case. She needs to pay back all of the money that she stole from my company, plus interest. It is strange to think that Sam will have to pay for it too. Sam asked his parents for help, but the amount is so large that they not only refused to help to pay, they decided that they didn't want anything to do with him anymore for even daring to ask. He's already caused a lot of trouble to his parents that this time they realized that he is too much for them to handle. He was left with no choice but to work multiple jobs to do his best to help his wife pay off the money that she owes. Now that he's so busy working multiple jobs, he doesn't have time to go around stealing other people's wives and girlfriends anymore. When he has time off from work, he dedicates his time to his family. I think he might have actually learned his lesson and really changed his ways. Though both the wife and the husband caused a lot of problems to me, I'm happy that they're doing their best to live their lives without causing any more trouble for others.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed watching this video, click the like button and subscribe for more videos.
We finally get to meet each other's families tomorrow. It's making me so nervous. I'm getting anxious by just thinking about it. What if your mom hates me? What if she doesn't even show up?
You have nothing to worry about. My mom has never said anything negative about you, and you two have met several times before. You should be comfortable around her by now.
But still, we're preparing our wedding in such a rush because of your unexpected pregnancy. She won't be very happy, that's for sure.
You've got to be kidding me. If she actually hated you, we wouldn't be having that lunch tomorrow. Oh, why are you so anxious? Everything is fine, so stop worrying and go to bed.
She's not gonna beat me up or anything, right?
Andy, seriously, stop worrying. Just stop it once and for all. You're causing yourself anxiety when this is no big deal. Just stop. Seriously, you know better than that. You know my mom is not a person who would yell at someone or beat him up. So why are you being like this?
Will we be okay, right? Yeah, we'll be okay. I just need to relax and stay positive. We're gonna get married anyway.
Yes, so quit worrying about such meaningless stuff. Just relax and be yourself. It's already 1 a.m. and we have to be there by 12 tomorrow. We should go to bed now. Don't want to sleep in, yeah?
Yeah, see you tomorrow, babe. Did you get home safely?
Yes, we did, but I have no idea what's going on. I'm so confused. Did you already know about it? That my mom and your mom knew each other?
How could I have known? Of course I didn't. Who knew that they would argue like that? It seems like they didn't get along very well in school.
Apparently they didn't. My mom never mentioned anything about her past to me before, so I can't think of anything that would help me solve this issue. I wonder what happened between them.
I didn't think for once that the lunch would be such a disaster. Honestly, it was totally unexpected, and I didn't know what I'm supposed to do here. First things first, how is your mother right now? Is she alright?
Back there, her blood pressure suddenly increased and I thought she'd pass out. But when we got home, she was feeling a lot better and it calmed down quite a bit. How is your mother? She didn't look too great either.
My mom is okay for now. Well then, we should just try and figure out what is going on and listen to their stories. That is our only option, isn't it? We need to know everything before we can come up with a way to resolve this. I'll talk to my mom about it and ask some questions, so you do the same and hopefully one of us can figure it out.
Right. I'll text you later. Mom, are you feeling better now?
Yes, I'm feeling better. I don't have a headache anymore. I drank some hot tea and took a nap, so I'm much better.
I heard that Andy's mom and you went to the same high school back in the day. It's been a while since you two have seen each other. I thought you'd be delighted to see her. Did something happen between you and her? Both of you looked so shocked at the restaurant, and then you were so upset and I didn't know what to do. Did you guys not get along in high school?
Not get along? It's not that we didn't get along. That person, your fiancé's mother, everyone hated her, including myself.
What? Why?
Basically, she was a bully and a troublemaker at school. I look fine now, but when I was a child, I was smaller than the other kids and was not so healthy. She knew I was weaker than many other kids in the class, so she took advantage of her size and forced me to pay for her lunches and things that she wanted to buy. If I tried to protest or tell the teacher, she'd beat me up. She was that kind of person. No, she was a monster.
Really? She really did that to you? Oh my goodness, that story just now sends shivers down my spine. I cannot believe this at all. You're not lying, right? She bullied you and made your life a living nightmare?
I am your mother. Why would I ever lie to you? Especially when you're about to get married. It's amazing to see that her son is a pretty normal person, unlike how she was in high school.
I didn't know what happened to you. I'm sorry you had to go through that as a student. Now that I know about this, I don't think I should get married to Andy. I should just cancel our wedding ceremony and break up with him.
What are you talking about? Don't make any rash decisions about your marriage.
I really love Andy. I think we're meant to be. But I cannot marry him when I know that his mother was such a horrible person to you. I don't think it makes sense to have you be around her and the rest of her family. You will be uncomfortable, I'll be uncomfortable, and Andy will be uncomfortable. Everyone will be uncomfortable to some degree.
You remember that you are pregnant, don't you? You have a baby. That is a big deal. You can't be selfish right now.
I don't understand.
Are you trying to raise your baby alone? Being a single mother is not easy, and I have a feeling that you're not taking this matter very seriously. People will talk behind your back, and rumors will start going around about what happened between you and your fiancé. That's only one of the many things that you'll have to deal with. Are you sure you're ready for that challenge? You don't have to include my past into this. You have nothing to worry about. I'm not the little girl that I used to be. I won't let anyone bully me or control me. I'm a different person, and I know I'm a strong woman.
Are you sure that you don't mind?
It's not like I will see that woman every single day for the rest of my life. We'll see each other once or twice a year at most. It's not a problem in that case. What I'm trying to say is that all of this shouldn't be an issue. I'm okay with it, so you should get married and live happily.
Thank you for your understanding, and I'm really sorry for everything that happened, Mom.
Don't apologize. You're not the one who should say sorry. Anyways, I'm just hoping that you'll be happy with the man you chose. If you're happy, I'm happy. So, you should proceed with your marriage.
Thanks, Mom. I'll be a better daughter from now on. I'll visit you more often and I'll try to spend more time with you.
Did you get a chance to sit down with your mom?
I did. It sounded like there were a lot of things going on between them back in the day. It was a long talk and I started to get a headache halfway through. There was so much new information at once.
I also know the basic story after asking my mom just now. It is true that my mom was not a good person in the past, but she still won't admit to her mistakes. In fact, she was very confident about her actions and didn't sound very remorseful at all.
There are tons of things that are going through my head, but my mom surprisingly agreed to our marriage.
Yeah, I'm also very concerned about this whole situation. You're carrying our child right now, and more importantly, I told her that you're the most important person in my life. I can't live without you. When she heard those words, she just told me to go ahead and marry you. She didn't say much afterwards.
I guess that makes sense. They have an issue to be resolved amongst themselves, but that shouldn't affect our marriage too much. We'll just start our own family. We'll be happy together. Things will be okay as long as they don't run into each other often. Or what's even better is if we can get them to talk to each other and maybe they'll be able to talk it out. Put the past behind them and get a fresh start, right?
Exactly. Right now, it is pretty much impossible, but I'm hopeful that time will heal everything and both of them can move on. It'll definitely take a long time, but we can do this together.
So much has happened to us today and yesterday. We never expected this, and we've never seen or heard any situation like this. But I think we pulled it off, don't you think?
I couldn't agree more. Thank you for making it work, babe.
Now that things are going back to normal, I can finally go to bed. Gosh, I'm so sleepy. I'll text you tomorrow morning.
Sounds good, babe. Good night and see you soon.
You don't have a job. All you do is watch TV and sleep. What is this that I'm seeing? What are these dirty clothes in the basket? Do you do your laundry once a year or something? Goodness gracious! Do your laundry once a day. Maybe every other day if you're busy. Do I have to spell it out for you? And also, why are you not home? Where are you?
Oh, hi. When did you arrive? I was at the grocery store to buy some food. I'm on my way back and I'll be home very soon.
I got here 10 minutes ago. I made some food and wanted to share it with you, but your house is a mess. It's worse than a pig pen. I cannot believe what I'm seeing. Did your mother never teach you these basic things? Is she out of her mind? Can she do anything right?
Excuse me?
Oh, what did I expect from her? She's so small and timid. She doesn't have the confidence to teach anybody anything for sure. Like mother, like daughter. She was so stupid just like you, and that's why I'd beat her up every time. You know what I'm saying.
Wow, I'm not sure how to respond to that.
I've never seen her do anything correctly. She was always so slow and clumsy. You two are so much alike, you're like her clone.
Didn't you once tell me that you liked me because I was really smart and clever?
Are you talking back to me now? Do you have no respect? So, you're telling me that you did nothing wrong and you're just a perfect, wonderful wife. Also, look what I found on the floor. So much dust. What is all this? My white socks have become completely black. Do you know what that means?
It's Andy's job to do the laundry. We divide up the house chores and we each have our own assigned work. I wash the dishes and care for the kid while he's at work. He's in charge of laundry and sweeping.
Jesus Christ! You told my precious son to do chores. You're trying to make my son do laundry? You must be out of your mind.
Well, he was the one to suggest that we do the chores together. Since we're living in this house together, it makes sense to do your part. We both thought this made sense and we agreed on it. Neither of us has a problem with it, so I don't understand why you sound so frustrated.
Wow, okay, you get here right now. I need to speak to you face to face and you better be prepared for this conversation. I'll make sure you understand what the issue is and you will listen to me no matter what.
Your mom came by today.
Really? I didn't hear anything from her. I guess that she didn't tell me.
Of course she didn't say anything to you. She just came to yell at me.
What do you mean?
She was angry that I'm forcing you to do chores. She was cursing at me nonstop, and at one point I thought she'd hit me. I have never been put in that kind of situation. Never in my life.
Oh my, I mean, you should have told me as soon as that happened.
And what could you have done in that situation? It would have made her even more upset because she'd think that I'm telling on her and trying to drag you into it.
Oh, this is crazy. I am very, very sorry. You shouldn't have gone through that, and my mom should just not come over and yell at you for no reason.
No, it's fine. Whatever. I'm already used to it. Besides, it's clear to me that my mom and your mom will never be on the same page. Not everything can go according to plan. Sometimes the world doesn't work the way we want it to, and we need to accept that, right?
I agree. I genuinely thought that time could fix everything, though, and we worked really hard to improve their relationship. For a long time, I believed that somehow we could fix it, but I guess that was not possible from the beginning. We were mistaken and way too confident in ourselves.
Ugh, I don't care anymore. I get a headache whenever I think about it. By the way, you're quite late today. Did you get off work yet?
Yeah, I got off of work not too long ago, and I'm on my way home. How about David? Is he asleep?
He fell asleep an hour ago. It must have been a long day for you too. Drive safely and I'll see you soon.
Hi, honey. How have you been doing these days? I haven't heard from you for a while. It's getting really hot, isn't it?
Yeah, we're doing well as usual. There isn't anything special going on.
Does Janet still come over and yell at you every once in a while?
You already know the answer, Mom.
Jeez, she still does that.
Well, I don't have to say much more. You already know everything and nothing has changed. She visits every day and does her usual speech about how the house is such a mess and everything is dirty, blah, blah, blah. She's like, don't tell me my son still has chores to do when you're wasting your time all day doing nothing. And she's obsessed with David and what he eats. She's monitoring every bit of food that I give him and manages to find something that she's not fond of. At first, I just ignored her and tried to keep a positive mindset. That hasn't changed, but if this continues for the next 10 years and possibly longer, I don't think I'll be able to stay sane. She's literally driving me nuts.
This cannot continue anymore. As your mom, I have a right to say something to her. I was on the same page as you about just ignoring it to see how far that woman would go, but she has gone too far. She crossed the line and I cannot watch my daughter suffer anymore.
What are you planning to do? I mean, you still don't get along with her and you barely talk to her either. If you approach her, things will just get worse and that's not good.
My daughter is being tortured and you expect me to just sit here and watch, pretend that everything is fine? I can't do that. If she hates me, then fine. We never liked each other anyway, so that's none of my concern.
Then you can talk to her, but don't yell or curse, okay? Let's just keep it peaceful, you know? I don't want to cause any trouble.
I will do what I need to do and you have nothing to worry about. Just relax and trust me. Hey, you seem to have a lot of free time these days. What the heck? Why did you text me and why are you talking to me this way? You are unemployed and don't have a single friend to talk to, so you're coming over to my daughter's house every single day to watch her suffer. Am I wrong? Gosh, you're so old and yet you still act like a 5-year-old. You must be so proud of yourself, thinking that you're some important person. What is this insult out of nowhere? Look who's talking. Look, your daughter married my Andy, making me her mother-in-law, who deserves proper respect. For that reason, I have a right to go to their house. It's my job to give helpful advice so that they can have a better future. I just want to help them do better. I can't just say everything is perfect when it's not. She needs to do it right if she wants any positive comments from me. So far, she hasn't done that, and I'm doing my job. You are not helping anyone. You're just enjoying watching her suffer for no reason. Andy and Kelly are doing fine without anyone's help or advice. Just leave them alone and stay out of people's business, please. Little Christine, at least you can talk back to me after all those years. It took you a long time. I still remember how you were just crouching down and crying like a little baby. And now you've grown and you can finally say what's on your mind. Very nice. However, perhaps I need to remind you that you're still a weak coward to me. You're right. I'm sorry for my attitude. As if I would ever say that. Try me. Go ahead and try. I would like to see your true self once again. But you're wrong if you really think I'm gonna run away like back then. Years have passed, but a person never changes. You are still a childish bully and you haven't grown as a person at all. Wake up. You need to move on from your past and look at the reality. How could you act like this at your age? You're just an immature bully who enjoys picking on others and likes to think that the world revolves around you. We are almost 60, aren't we? Do you really want to act like that? Whoa, who is this? Who knew little Christine could speak like this? I never imagined that you out of all people would talk to me in this way. Fine, say whatever you want. But you have to know this one thing. The more disrespectful you are to me, the worse it'll get for your daughter. Do you understand? You seriously think I'm just gonna stand here and watch you do that? Have it your way, but be careful. It's not gonna go the way you expect. I'm watching your every move.
Honey, this might be a bit of a weird thing to ask, but you can call the police if you get beaten up by a person wearing a mask, right?
Do you even need to ask that? Yeah, that's absolutely assault.
My father called a moment ago and said my mom was walking back to her house, and then a mysterious person wearing a mask just sprinted towards her and kicked her in the stomach.
Are you serious? Like a kick and run? That only happens in movies. I can't tell if you're being serious or you're just trying to be funny.
I thought so too, but apparently it actually happened. The person looked like an athlete who had some kind of experience in that kind of sport. That person kicked my mother a few times and then just disappeared.
How is she? Is she injured badly?
Those kicks were not that accurate, so my mother isn't seriously injured or anything from what I heard. But we need to figure out who did it, and I have no clue how to start searching for that person.
It's actually simple if you think about it. That mysterious attacker will probably show up a few times in the future too, and they must be living in the same neighborhood as her. I don't think they'll show up during the day because there are more people on the streets and she doesn't want to do it in front of them. That means it's likely that she'll appear again at night or when it's really dark outside. Everyone should find a spot to hide themselves, and when they see that person pass by, they grab her and unmask her to see who it is. There were no severe injuries, so calling the police would hardly do anything. I suggest that we just wait for the right time at the right place. How does that sound?
A good idea. That actually makes sense. My mom has never done anything that would get her in trouble, so I wonder who the attacker is. I just can't think of anyone right now.
I'm also curious who that person was. Just kicked her a bunch of times and escaped.
I know what to do, so I must act ASAP. Thank you for the great advice. It really helped.
Well, Mom, this group chat includes Andy and his mother as well, so say what you need to say and don't hold back.
How is it, Janet? You've been attacked for nearly a month now. How does it feel? Not very good, is it?
I never thought it would be you. May I ask why you did such a horrible thing?
Why you did such a horrible thing? Are you kidding me? Andy, you've seen how your mother acted all along and you still say that? Are you joking with me right now?
I do know, but it doesn't mean she can do that to another person. How could a person just beat up another person on the streets for a month? That is unacceptable.
Do I need to kick you in the stomach too? I admit that I'm quite old, but I was a good athlete when I was young. I'm sure I can kick you just as hard as I did to your mother.
No, please no.
Did you really have to do that? How old are you? 7? Goodness gracious, wearing a mask and attacking a person. You're crazy! Hello? You think this is childish and crazy? You did the exact same thing to me years ago. You punched me in the face, kicked me, slapped me every time you saw me. I would have to run to the store to buy things for you with my own money. You might have forgotten everything, but I remember it as if it happened yesterday. I remember every single word and every single action. Victims always remember everything. But you forgot because you were the one torturing others and turning them into victims. As a victim, I cannot forget it and move on. But you don't understand this, and that's why I had to do what I did. Let go of the past, Christine! How much more do I need to beat you up? I'm serious when I say this. I will beat you up until you understand what I just said. First, grab all the money you have in your wallet and your bank account and send it to me right now. Don't you dare say you're broke. Do it now. I don't want to repeat myself, and I'll beat you up if you don't move now, you dumb slowpoke. You would say that to me all the time, remember? I don't recall ever saying that. It's a shame. I could have beat you up for another month and maybe longer if your family didn't come at me and took away my mask. I should have been able to torture her even more. I still haven't taken all my anger out.
Please, I sincerely apologize. As Kelly's husband, I should have cared more about what she was going through. I wasn't a good husband for her, and now I realize I was so distant and inconsiderate. Everything is my fault.
Indeed, it is your fault. If my daughter wasn't pregnant at the time, I wouldn't have said yes to the marriage. I still trusted you to take good care of her and be a loving husband. But it turns out that you were just silently ignoring everything when your mother was yelling at her and making her suffer.
I am so sorry. I shouldn't have been like that.
Whatever. I won't blame you more than this since it was your mother at the root of this whole problem. Janet, answer my question. Are you still planning to go to your son's house every day and pick on my daughter? Make up stupid reasons to yell and curse at her? You don't want to answer? Then I guess you need me to destroy you up again. I'm coming over to your house right now, so get ready to be kicked in the stomach again.
Mom, why aren't you saying anything?
Kelly and Christine, I apologize. I'm genuinely very, very sorry. I can't exactly tell whether these texts are actually genuine or not, and I can't guarantee if they'll ever make me forget the past and move on. But keep in mind that I'll be watching you for the rest of my life. You better keep your word. I'm going to see how you act toward my daughter. If I see her crying or being in pain because of you ever again, I'm gonna grab my mask and show up in your neighborhood, okay? Don't even think about it. I don't think that's necessary. Do you understand? Do not make me repeat. I hate repeating myself over and over again, so answer me when I ask a question. Okay, I won't do it. Just because I'm not living in the same house as my daughter, it doesn't mean you can do whatever you want to do. Don't make this any more difficult than it is. I said I was going to watch all of you, and I mean what I said. That includes you too, Andrew.
Yes, I understand.
Perhaps it was all thanks to my mom's revenge. After everything that took place, Janet's behavior has completely changed. She used to come by every single day, but now she barely comes over. She forced me to call her and stay on the phone for hours and hours, but she told me that I didn't have to do that anymore. I'm finally free from her, and my life is once again back to normal. Actually, it couldn't be better, and I'm happy and well. My husband used to be very distant whenever his mother was over, but now he's able to voice his own opinions to his mother. All I have left to say is that I cannot wait to spend the rest of my life with my beloved child and wonderful husband. Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed the video, and please subscribe to see more videos like this. Hey sweetie, did you get off work yet?
I'm in the middle of a work social, so don't bother waiting up for me.
Frank, I told you that you need to come home early today. And this is absolutely no time for you to be drinking right now. Please think about taking better care of your health.
Oh, please, save me the big lecture tonight. You think that I came to the work social because I wanted to come? Do you even know what it's like for a working man struggling to make it in a company when you're sitting around at home all day? Sometimes you have to come to these work dinners even if you don't want to if you want to survive in the company. How many times do I have to tell you that it's not an exaggeration when I say that attending company dinners is a natural extension of my work?
But I told you that I have something important to tell you today.
What is it that you have to tell me? Say it right away and don't stall like that, alright?
It's not something that I can tell you by texting. It's something that I have to tell you face to face.
Oh my god, just say it now. I know it's not going to be a big deal anyway, so don't waste any more time and just tell me quickly.
Okay, well, the results from the health checkup came back, and the results are not very good.
What do you mean the results are not very good? Just make it clear so that I can actually understand it, will ya?
Frank, they found signs of cancer during the health checkup.
What? Is that true?
Well, we'd have to do a more thorough examination to know the full details. But it seems they found a type of cancer that is especially hard to treat in the colon. I think it's very surprising, but try not to worry too much about it. The treatments for cancer have become quite advanced these days, and I'm sure we'll see good results if we do the treatments.
Wow, who knew that things would go in such an unexpected turn of events? I never thought that you would get cancer in a million years. I've heard that people with colon cancer don't survive for very long, so then I guess you are going to die and ascend to the spirit world soon, right?
What did you say?
How long do you get to live exactly when you get colon cancer? Well, whatever, honestly, I don't really care. I'm not really that interested and it doesn't really concern me, so you don't have to tell me if you don't want to. Then I guess we'll just have to go to court and file for divorce as soon as possible.
What? Go to court and file for a divorce? Are you speaking in the right state of mind? How drunk are you right now that you're saying such nonsense to me like that?
Oh, I'm not drunk at all right now. The company dinner was a big fat lie and I'm actually enjoying myself at the moment with my girlfriend. I'm more sober than ever, alright? So you pay close attention and listen to me right now. I am not the kind of sweet, generous guy who can take care of a sick wife who has cancer, okay? I can't watch you run around in your hospital robes with all your hair falling out. I won't be able to stand for that, and I couldn't possibly be living together with you anymore, so let's just get a divorce quickly, and you can go on and get out of my house.
What? Are you being serious with me right now? You were cheating on me with another woman? It's not enough that you were cheating on me, but you want to throw me away like an old, used-up shoe just because I have cancer? Doesn't it mean anything to you that we were living together as husband and wife for over 10 years? Don't you feel any sense of loyalty as a spouse or even a fellow human being?
What are you talking about right now? I don't know what you mean with that sort of nonsense, but I can't do anything with such stupid garbage. I don't need an old woman who's ugly and wrinkly and who just got herself a death sentence to boot. What I need is my girlfriend who is 10 years younger than me, who is gorgeous and healthy and who makes me giddy just to look at her. And don't blame me, only blame yourself who couldn't even take good care of your own body and brought cancer on yourself. Anyway, you're gonna die soon and you won't be needing any money or the house once you're gone, so you can just leave the clothes on your back without taking anything else, right? Do whatever you want. If you want to go back to your parents or be a homeless person in the streets, it's your choice and your responsibility as an adult.
Well, okay, I guess you're right. If you have cancer, then you really don't need a house or money or anything of that sort, so you should just leave with the clothes on your back and nothing else. I mean, you really shouldn't take any material things that you can't even bring with you when you die, so you should just leave it all to your family.
Finally, now you understand what I'm saying, don't you? Then you'll grant me the divorce and sign the papers as quickly as possible, right? I mean, I'd rather be a divorcee than a widower because it just sounds a lot better socially, if you know what I'm saying. I don't want to have some pathetic label of a poor widower on me. You get it, right?
Fine, I will agree to the divorce. I'll pack your bags for you right away so that you can get out of the house as soon as possible. If you want to go to your girlfriend's house or sleep on the streets, I guess that's entirely your business.
Huh? What are you talking about? I thought you had colon cancer, but did the cancer already spread to your brain too? Why would I get out of my own house?
Well, you just said that the one who has cancer and who's about to die soon doesn't need anything else, so they should just leave with the clothes on their back and nothing else, didn't you? Or did you already forget what you just said?
Well, you are the one who got cancer, so you should get out, not me.
You still don't get it, do you? How you ever manage to get a job in a company and get a girl to go out with you with that level of intelligence? It's really a huge mystery for me, honestly. The one who got cancer in their health checkup results is you, not me.
Don't you dare lie to me. There's no way that I have cancer.
Well, then go and do the close inspection, then you'll know for sure, won't you? Whatever the results are, it's not really my concern in the least, but I'm just letting you know that's what the hospital told me.
Okay, fine, you got my attention. I'm heading home right away. When I get home, we can search for a hospital together and make an appointment right away. I'm sure it won't be a big deal in the end, so don't worry about it too much and just wait up for me.
Huh? What did you say? Did you used to flip burgers when you were younger or something? Because the way that you flipped your mind just now was quite awe-striking.
Hey, you know I was just kidding around just now, okay? I thought that you would be feeling a bit depressed because you had cancer, so I was trying to make a joke and cheer you up. I'm gonna excuse myself out of the company dinner right now, so just wait for me while I get home, hon. Sweetie, the close-up examination results are back. It turns out I really do have colon cancer, and the doctor told me that I only have 6 months more to live. I mean, how could I, of all people, get cancer? What kind of a crime did I commit that God wanted to take me away at such a young age? I'm not feeling ill at all and I have no pains in my body, and yet they're saying that I will be gone from this world in just half a year. Honey, what should I do now? Why aren't you saying anything, my love? Your husband just got a death sentence, so why are you just shutting up and not saying anything? Say something. Anything.
I don't know, Frank. What should I say? I don't have anything to say to you. Oh, yeah, I almost forgot. Can you go to the court with me tomorrow so that we can ask for a divorce? I don't want to be labeled as a woman who sucked the energy out of her husband or anything like that, since it wouldn't look too great when I want to get remarried later, you know? You understand me, right?
I just told you that the doctor informed me that I don't have much to live because I have cancer. How can you say such cruel things to me right now in such a terrible situation? You don't feel any sense of a commitment towards your husband who you were together with for 10 years?
Aren't you the one who betrayed that commitment first? Didn't you say that you didn't need a wife that had cancer? And that you would rather live happily ever after with your new girlfriend after you divorce me as soon as possible?
Listen, I was just fooling around with her. She means nothing to me. Think of it as occasionally ordering takeout Chinese food, you know? Sometimes you want to have some sweet and sour pork when you feel bored of always eating at home. I mean, it was not even like sweet and sour pork. It was just like ordering and eating some cheap fried noodles that's become all soggy. How could I possibly compare you, who is a good, devoted wife and a wise, intelligent woman, to that tramp who I just met once in a while to pass the time?
Nah, I don't think so, Frank. I don't think I'd be very good for you either. What can I, an old, ugly woman, possibly do for you by your side while you're trying to battle cancer and fight for your life? If you want to extend your life for even one more day, then you need the fresh, bright energy of a young, pretty girl. So just get rid of an old thing like me and get married to your lovely girlfriend. I've heard that sometimes God can even grant the wishes of the ones who's passed on. So how could he possibly refuse your wish to be with the one you truly love since you're about to die soon? I understand it all, Frank, so don't you worry about me.
Please, don't say such cruel things to me, dear. Hearing you talk like that makes my heart go chill and ice cold. There's no one in this whole wide world who I can trust except you. My so-called girlfriend blocked my number as soon as I mentioned that I've been diagnosed with colon cancer. She's a truly cold-hearted wrench if I ever met one. I know I was the bad guy here since I got tricked by her and it led me to betray you. I really did you wrong, and I know I deserve to die, but I promise that I won't betray you ever again. So can't you just forgive me this one last time and take me in as your loving husband? How can I go on alone without you, fighting cancer and facing death all by myself? The truth is, I'm really scared. So please, sweetie, please stay by my side, won't you?
If I was the one who had cancer, then you would have gotten rid of me without a second thought, correct? I know exactly what kind of person you are now. So how can I possibly live with you knowing full well the truth of who you really are? I'm sorry, Frank, but I'm not such a generous person who can take care of a husband who's betrayed me.
But I really don't have anyone else but you right now. If you turn your back on me, then I have no one else to lean on, and you know that I really have nowhere else to go. I was brought up in an orphanage, and I don't really have any family or blood relations, so if you throw me away, then what could I possibly do?
Why should I have to worry about such things when it's just gonna give me a big headache, Frank? When I can just get a divorce and move back in with my parents, unlike you.
You are really going to divorce me even if I'm on my knees begging you like this?
Yes, Frank. How many times do I have to repeat myself?
Okay, fine. If that's what you really want, then I guess there's just no way around it. I don't want to hold on to someone so desperately and stoop to such low levels for someone who doesn't even want me. I don't have much more time to live anyway, so I guess I'll just be rolling around alone and then that'll be it. But since I have to go to hospitals for the cancer treatment and it'll cost me a lot of money, I can't take all of your assets, right? You're still healthy, so you can earn a lot more in the future, can't you?
What assets? We don't have anything like that.
What do you mean? Don't we have the $40,000 that we've saved up? Even if we get a divorce, then don't I get to keep half of it, which is $20,000? Don't tell me that you're gonna try and take away all of the money from someone who is going to die soon? You're not some cold-blooded monster like that, are you?
What does it matter if I'm warm-blooded or cold-blooded right now? You betrayed me and cheated on me. And if we get divorced, then you have to pay me alimony anyway. But you can't really be going around with your diseased body and work to earn the money to pay for the alimony. So why don't you just give me the $20,000 instead of paying for the alimony and we can just call it even?
What? Are you serious right now? How could you do this to me? That's the absolute worst. You're such a greedy pig of a woman who is as ugly as she is hungry for money. If I have anything that I regret in my life, it's not being able to understand why God chose to spare a selfish, egotistical, and greedy woman like you, and instead decided to take me, who grew up without parents and just suffered through life. I am filled with so much anger and anguish right now.
I don't think you have so much time to laze around and think about silly things like that. Why don't you save some of that energy instead of wasting it on such stupid things and go find a new house to live in while you still can?
Huh? What did you say? Find a new house to live in?
Yeah, why are you so surprised? Did you forget that our house was bought by my parents under my name? When we divorce, I'm going to sell the house through a real estate agency and move back to my parents' house with our daughter. So please, try to get out of the house by next week. Oh, and don't think about trapping me with the excuse of our daughter. You never played with her once or paid any real attention to her. You never even gave her a warm smile, and she told me that she doesn't have any feelings towards you. So give up everything, just sign the divorce papers, and get out of the house.
How could you do this to me? You are worse than the devil himself.
I would like to tell you the same thing, to be honest. You didn't have anything to your name, but I married you because I trusted that you'd be a good, honest person. Now I see what sort of man you really are, and that your true character is just a piece of garbage. I thought that I could help heal you since you grew up without parents, and you must have suffered deep-seated wounds. But you're the type of person who decided to stomp on and tear up to shreds my unconditional love and well-intentioned wishes for you. I hate dealing with annoying procedures, so moving forward, I'm going to hire a lawyer to take care of everything. So please talk to the lawyer instead. Afterwards, I divorced my husband and got full custody over my daughter. The betrayal and hurt I felt was as big as my love and trust used to be for him. So I never contacted my ex-husband ever again after the divorce. But since he grew up as an orphan and he was fighting cancer while living in a very cheap housing situation, my mom went to visit him a few times and brought him some food. She even brought our daughter to say a last goodbye to him a few days before he left this world. My ex-husband looked my daughter in the eye and said he was sorry while tears rolled down his face. I was told that he passed on and his spirit went back up to the heavens not long after. He had a precious family, but he didn't realize it. Instead, he betrayed his family and he ignored his conscience, which ended up bringing a sad ending to himself. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to see more content.